got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Bledsoe is joined in the backcourt by Dragic. Inside, it's Morris and Plumlee. And it's Tucker in at the threesome.
Coach Hornacek, a self-professed math guy, who's an accounting major at Iowa State, so he likes the numbers, he uses the analytics. Somebody who really encourages his team to jack up as many three-pointers as possible.
A timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
They double-team Bledsoe out to the right wing. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And Coach Hornacek, Clark, does see the game from an analytical angle. He pushed the pace because he said you shoot a much higher percentage in the first 8 seconds.
I agree with that, and I would like to see more teams do that and employ that. It's much more enjoyable to watch. The guys enjoy playing that way, and the increased pace for the Suns, they actually average 5 more points a game over the prior season as a result of trying to get good shots earlier in the shot clock.
Here is Durant. After the made shot from Goran Dragic. Pass to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Uncovered. Roberson can't hit.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
To the left wing. Knocks it loose. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Ibaka outside. Outside Durant. The 3. Can't get it to go.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Here's Roberson. Finishes the pick with a slam.
The defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
Bledsoe with it. Westbrook picks him up. Bledsoe kicks to Dragic. There's the pick. Dishes it to Morris. That one goes. Covered. Morris has got his first 2 points.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Westbrook. The pass to Ibaka. He kicks to Roberson. Screened by Ibaka. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 6 on the shot clock. Durant just inside the line. That's short off the rim. And Adams kicks to Roberson. Here's Ibaka. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
The Suns have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Gets the pass to Morris. A 3 ball. No good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I briefly spoke with Jeff Hornacek. He told me one of the more troubling tasks his team must do is to figure out how to slow down Russell Westbrook. He said that between his explosiveness and ability to change direction, they'll have to have all 5 guys keeping an eye on Westbrook whenever he's on the perimeter.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Bledsoe. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Durant dishes to Ibaka. Back to Durant. Ibaka sets the pick for Durant. Passes it to Roberson. Phoenix grabs the miss. Get the shot. Misses off the left eye.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Well, for the Suns, a smaller backcourt with Eric Bledsoe and Goran Dragic playing together, but we'll mix it up depending on matchup. We've had a tremendous success playing those 2 guys together because both have old school guard skill. They can handle it, they can create, they can get to the rim, and they can knock down jumpers.
Westbrook. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That
play defensively.
No fluff there. He took that one right in the chest.
The Suns trailing. Bledsoe kicks to Dragic. Throws it up high.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd is stunned at the sight of that one.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
Gotta find some, you're right. To stop the drought. Plumlee, no luck.
Excellent interior defense there. Good rotation.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
Really good performance so far on the boards for this club.
Boy, I like the way they've done a great job carving out space under the basket where the shots have gone up.
And the basket good.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Here's Westbrook. Durant with it. Right through the knee for the layup.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
When you face the Oklahoma City Thunder, one of the things defensively that you have to prioritize is keeping them out of transition. This team is long and athletic. If they can get out in the open court, you're in big trouble.
And here we have the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month. The Suns #1.
Yeah, they've had a lot of success from the free throw line, so I would look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Suns trailed by 4. And the Thunder in the half court, more of a jump shooting team.
Sometimes that can be a backhanded compliment. When you look at their roster, Durant, Westbrook, Ibaka, even Reggie Jackson, you know, all pretty good from mid-range. So they spread you out, and then, of course, Durant's jump shot is pretty much unguardable.
So it's the Thunder after the Suns pick up 2. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Durant. This one for 3, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Durant's got 5.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Feeds it to Morris. It's hauled in by Ennis. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Roberson. He's guarded by Dragic. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. In low to Ibaka. It's stolen by Morris. Dragic kicks it to Tucker. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
PJ Tucker, rookie second rounder with the Raptors back in 2006, 2007. Really barely played then, and then spent the next 5 seasons playing abroad, trying to find a spot to play. Finally returning to the Suns over the last 2 seasons. He has really established a niche. Tough defender, good rebounder, excellent player.
That free throw missing.
You know, PJ Tucker capturing that starting small forward job with the Suns after only 2 months, very impressive. He was not a perimeter shooter 2 seasons ago. As a matter of fact, coming out of college, he was known more for his energy and defense, but last season, he really developed into an accurate three-point shooter.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Roberson. Now here's Westbrook. He feeds it to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that's going to be a treble. A different look for Oklahoma City. Perkins comes in for Steven Adams. And Jones subbed in for Serge Ibaka. And a change for the Suns. Green, he's checked in for PJ Tucker. Suns trailed by 4. And Bledsoe, here we go. In the corner, it's Morris. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Morris has got 7 points. And Tucker at 6'6", a college power forward. Stevie's made the transition to small forward in the NBA.
But he still brings that big man physicality to his defensive approach. He's a good rebounder. He's tough. If he can continue to shoot well from three, I think he's going to stick around this league for a long time.
Reggie Jackson has taken a much larger role, Steve, for the Thunder over the last year or so. Last season, doubling his minutes, taking the place primarily of the injured Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, well, the injury to Westbrook created an opportunity for Jackson, and he was so successful that ultimately when Westbrook came back, that the two of them played together quite often. Jackson, I think, has turned into an excellent reserve guard in this league, and maybe someday a starter.
And Jackson, a starter in almost half of his games during the regular season, and he showed some good signs of development in year 3, improving his scoring and his three-point shooting.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Durant, and Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Green to the wing on the left, knocked away. It's stolen by Lamb. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession.
And Jackson upping his rate of assists last season. He still has to work on his assist-to-turnover ratio. But as a guy who can score and pass, he's a great fit.
Perkins with it, now guarded by Lamb. The dish to Lamb. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
And I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, you look at Jeremy Lin, physically 6'5", almost a 7-foot wingspan, jumps well. He's got all the tools to be special at both ends of the floor.
And for Lamb, really the only physical knock is that he needs to continue to get stronger, get friendly in that weight room. He's still under 200 pounds, and his high center of gravity means he can tend to get pushed around a little bit, but that's nothing that strength won't eliminate. So the weight room has to be his friend.
And Jeremy Lamb, Steve, sort of a late bloomer. He didn't become a starter until his senior year, in fact, in high school.
Yeah, he was slightly regarded. And even in his 2 seasons at UConn, he battled inconsistency at times, but a solid start to his NBA career. Good size and length and shooting ability.
Here's Jackson. Following the basket by Marcus Morris. Jackson kicks to Perkins. Good. And the Thunder lead by 4.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Now here's Dragic. Lamb sets a screen for Dragic. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Crisp pass into the paint.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Outside Jackson. He dishes it to Jones. The feed out to Lamb. 6 to shoot. But Trey. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
The defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Against Jackson. There's the pick. Here's Morris. Takes it off the glass. Morris has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hand. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Morrow kicks to Jones. Right side Jones. A fader. Again, Oklahoma City.
You see the wide open fadeaway shot too often.
Suns trailed by 5. Outside Dragic. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Len, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. His defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Alex Len, the number 5 overall pick last season by the Suns. He had to undergo ankle surgery just prior to the season. Played limited limited minutes, but they're hoping he can make that leap here in year 2. Very skilled big man.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Clark, you had an opportunity to watch Alex Len play with Maryland. What do you think about his game?
Well, I like his potential, Kevin. He's a big guy. He's pretty strong, and he's got good athleticism and mobility. I just hope he can keep his ankles healthy, because if he can, this kid has a chance to be really good. You know, it always takes big guys usually anywhere from 4 to 6 years to develop as NBA players. So if healthy, this guy will be one of the better centers in the league, I think.
Now here's Jackson. Jones with the screen on Dragic. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Stolen by Len. And Phoenix pushing it up now. In with the ball. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof.
And turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Stolen by Len. Pushing it up. Jumps up. And now here comes Jones in the break. And it's slammed in by Perkins.
A great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Here's Dragic following the score by Oklahoma City. Soft touch off the glass. Dragic has got it all tied up now for the Suns.
Late reaction from the defense. He's almost going to make good on that.
Jackson passes to Morrow. Can't hit from the low block. And the wide open shot from Green. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong and they put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Bledsoe is out there with Green. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Morris at the 5 roaming the paint.
That's an easy shot there. It's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Now here's Morris. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Bledsoe is still on the come as a playmaker and shooter. But because of his great physical gifts, he is certainly a rising star in the NBA.
And Steve Bledsoe, 6'1" with the 6'8" wingspan, blinding athleticism, and he's an aggressive defender.
Yeah, he's a guy who applies a lot of pressure on the ball. He attacks the glass offensively. He's given us some highlight reel blocks, too. I mean, this young guy is explosive.
And Phoenix making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both.
Players in the NBA always look to compare each other. One apt comparison that Eric Bledsoe received was mini LeBron. I mean, that's quite a high compliment, but I think it fits him.
Now here's Westbrook. Kicks to Ibaka. Back to Westbrook. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 5 on the clock. Tries it from 19. Ibaka, no luck.
And with Bledsoe, it was actually his teammate, Dragic, who started calling him mini LeBron. The more footage you see of him, the easier it is to agree with that statement.
Here's Bledsoe. Banked in off the glass. Bledsoe's got 4 points now in the quarter. Now Westbrook. You talk about that nickname for Bledsoe, mini LeBron. And for Bledsoe, Clark, you know how it comes together when you see him on the open floor. He's like a tiny runaway trainer. When he gets the ball, you know it's going to be in a fast break.
Yeah, and he's really hard to slow down in the open floor, as you said, but in large part due to just how strong he is for his size.
The Suns leading. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Brick. Doris, what do you have?
Well, gentlemen, Gerald Green was the 18th pick back in 2005, but remember, he fell out
something they should get away from.
Roberson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Now here's Bledsoe. Pass to Morrow. Pull from the top of the key. The rebound by Ibaka. Thunder have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Roberson. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Suns have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And Green gets it to go.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 on 3 quarters here in the second quarter. Bledsoe against Westbrook. Shot no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Up top, Bledsoe. He's covered by Westbrook. Plumlee. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Carlos Plumlee buried on the bench in his rookie season with Indiana. The Suns saw something in him, and they would not sign off on the Luis Scola trade without Plumlee coming back in the deal.
Well, it was a good move on their part. Plumlee stepped into their starting center position, played very well, and has a bright future really in Phoenix because he fits right into what they're trying to do.
And the Suns' top draft pick, Alex Len, dealt with ankle issues last season. That being the case, how big was Plumlee for them? He's a big-time glass eater inside and an above-the-rim finisher to help force the D to collapse. He's a guy that I think has tremendous upside, extremely athletic for a front line.
Now here's Westbrook. And he finishes nicely on the way. Westbrook's got his second bucket. The Suns shooting well, 50% from the floor.
Plumlee still working to expand his skill set. You don't find many 7-footers who work a 40-inch vertical lead. His athleticism sets him apart.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jeff Hornacek as he addressed his team. The most important points they can get, he said, are points in transition. He told them to push it, create opportunities on the fast break. He told them also they should be swarming to the basket at the offensive end. He wants a lot of bodies inside. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
And thank you for that, Doris. And so here is Oklahoma City. The Suns getting the bucket.
Well, supposedly, Kevin Durant, a.k.a. KD, is always playing NBA 2K prior to every game as a way to loosen up and kind of as an informal scouting report for the other team. That guy just soaks up all the basketball he can get. Keep listening, KD, and keep playing.
And Kevin Durant, guys, officially listed, looking at my book here, 6'9". I imagine he's that height in video game form. Steve, you think that's selling him short?
Yeah, maybe. You know, it's interesting. A lot of guys who are 6'11" or 7 feet prefer to actually be listed as smaller. I think it's because in Durant's case, he wants to be known as more of a guard going forward. But regardless, it doesn't matter what they list him at. He's just a ridiculously talented player.
Morris with the bucket. Here's Westbrook. This is to Roberson. Back to Westbrook. Fires the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Morris has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Bledsoe, here we go. Gets hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Durant in the corner. Ibaka sets the pick for Durant. Here's Roberson. That's good. Nice assist from Durant. points.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Bledsoe dishes to Morris. He kicks it to Green. Bledsoe right side. Clock at 6. That's good. He has 6.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
And they're trailing by 3. Outside Westbrook. Here's Roberson. He has 7. Ibaka with the screen on Green. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, wide open look here for Ibaka. Had the space there, but it's offline. Suns leading by 3, and Tucker has it in the corner. 17-foot shot on the way. Almost, but it goes out. It's Durant on the wing. Guarded by Bledsoe. And Durant, here we go. And the shot is good. Durant's got 14 points.
What a great little run he's on here in the court.
Westbrook against Bledsoe. Shoots from 14. Morris, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. The kick out to Westbrook. Westbrook against Bledsoe. There's the pass to Plumlee. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. The Thunder in 4th.
Yeah, they've been on a defensive tear lately, allowing so few points. And I think it's the energy with which they play.
That's good from Tucker.
They struggled a bit at the line earlier, but they found a nice comfort zone there now here in the second. They've been red hot from the strike.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Steven Adams. And for the Suns, Coach Lennon's checked in for Miles Plumlee. And it's Dragic in for Gerald Green. Well, the Phoenix Suns, really one of the surprise teams last season. Expected to vie for the worst record in the league. They were a playoff contender in the brutal Western Conference. No
Yeah,
less.
quite remarkable the job Jeff Hornacek did. And you have to give a lot of credit to not only Hornacek, but also to some player acquisitions they made to move that team right on the verge of being a playoff team.
The Suns leading. And here's Bledsoe. He has 6. 14 feet away. And that one hits back iron.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. Nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Passes it to Len. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Bledsoe's got 8 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Suns.
Well, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
Here is Durant. After Eric Bledsoe's score, here's Jackson. Here's Ibaka, and it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Here's Tucker, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. And now a 5-point Phoenix lead. The Thunder have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Jackson kicks to Ibaka. Here's Roberson. Got it from 16 feet. Roberson's got 11 points.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Bledsoe against Westbrook. Now, here is Morris. Tight defense on him. And Tucker kicks to Bledsoe. 4 on the clock. Shoots. rebounded by Oklahoma City. Roberson's got his third rebound tonight. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game. A potential momentum builder.
Now here's Bledsoe. 8 points for him. Pass to Dragic. Outside for Bledsoe. And this is to Dragic. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and here we go. Jackson. Oh, no!
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like that. Some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I'd say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
There's the screen. Durant kicks to Roberson. Outside for Durant. Feeds it to Jackson. 5 to shoot. A 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And the Suns call time. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Perkins is checked in for Ibaka. Perry Jones comes in for Kevin Durant. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Roberson. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Phoenix, Tolliver comes in for Marquise Morris. And Morris subbed in for P.J. Tucker. And it's good. Tolliver's got 5.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
The Thunder with the lead. 102 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Morrow. Raise it up and in on the nice reverse.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Now, here is Morris. Tolliver for 3. Rebounded by Lamb.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark.
Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
They set the pick. And Bledsoe, here we go. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. First one falls for him.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Bledsoe. Oklahoma City moving it around. 5 to shoot. Morrow, that's a 2-pointer. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Not really the shot they were looking for, but still they got it to go.
1 second left. And that's not going to go. And a tight game here as we end the first half. Thunder lead by 3. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Scott, I heard you tell the guys you were giving up too many easy baskets. How do you adjust going forward?
Well, we have to get back on defense, and we can't. If we're going to switch, we're going to switch aggressive. We're just giving up too many points around the paint.
Coach, thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of
point, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. The more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
And outside of the three with Ibaka playing the power forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Adams in the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the room for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half.
You know, they've done a lot of things right in this game, but one thing they have to improve on is their ball security.
They've been lucky. They've had a lot of turnovers, but some of those mistakes just haven't come back to haunt them. That could change in a hurry.
Thunder head coach Scott Brooks really consistent with his message. It's all about defensive commitment and trusting your teammates at that end of the floor.
That one a tad off onto the right, but drops in for him. Plumlee's got the first points of the second half here for the Suns. Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points on a deep ball for them tonight. Bledsoe against Westbrook. He feeds it to Roberson. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. We talk about Scott Brooks' defensive focus. He played 11 years in the NBA as a 5'11" point guard, Steve. You'd better believe he had some toughness.
Well, he was asked to pick you up full court. You know, there was a great stat about him. He played 5 consecutive seasons where he had more steals than turnovers. It shows you about Scott Brooks.
Roberson gets the bucket.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Dragic kicks it to Tucker. Throws it from outside. Tucker's got 10 points. The Thunder leading by 3. The dish to Roberson. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Ibaka with the screen on Dragic. Durant in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ibaka. Bledsoe grabs the miss. Suns trailed by 3. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
This is not at all the kind of performance they need.
And he gets it to go. And that's 18 points for Kevin Durant. Suns have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Gets the pass to Morrow. He dishes it to Bledsoe. The feed to Plumlee.
Great box out there, getting between his man and the basket.
And Adams kicks to Roberson. That's blocked. But they get it back. Outside Durant. Ibaka with the screen on Dragic. From deep. 5 to shoot. Roberson can't hit. Suns trailed by 5. Here's Tucker. And the Suns miss again. Durant attacking. Oh! Look out! Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like
but it's his overall talent that's made him successful. His will, his competitiveness, and his incredible athleticism.
Morris can't hit. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Here's Roberson. He's guarded by Dragic. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Here's Tucker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tucker's got 5 points in the quarter.
So the NBA is without lead. It's hard to win in the NBA without superstar talent. The Thunder are fortunate to have two superstars, Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. Those two give them a chance to win no matter who they're facing up against or where they're playing.
Here's Westbrook. The Suns getting the bucket. Side Westbrook takes it from 10 and misses it off the right side of the rim. And you look at the star talent for Oklahoma City, the eternal what if. Steve, how would this team be different if they'd held on to James Harden?
Well, that's the question. I mean, to have three superstars, they would have been unstoppable offensively. As it is, they're hard enough to guard. But, you know, that's a question that will remain forever unanswered.
Here is Durant. After the made shot from Goran Dragic. From the stripe. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 6th rebound on the night. Bledsoe kicks to Plumlee. And that one's good. Now just a 1-point Thunder lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area. Continue to put pressure on that defense.
Now here's Durant. He's got 20. Kick out to Adams. Outside Westbrook. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
Green, he's checked in for Phoenix. Now here's Dragic. He has 6. Kicks it to Green. For the lead, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
Gerald Green played a big role last season for the upstart Suns. He shot well from long range, and of course, the former dunk contest champ, more than capable of finishing around the rim.
Came hard off that pick and finished strong. The Suns have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Lost to Morris. Ball's knocked loose. To the middle. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little bit tight and close.
Rudely thrown down after the offensive rebound. He is ramped up now.
Yes, you're right, and you figure this game might come down to a few of those effort plays.
Always does, Kevin.
I wouldn't doubt it. Seems like that kind of a contest.
And so here is Oklahoma City. The Suns getting the bucket. It's Westbrook with the drive. A timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Westbrook's got 8 points.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Morris with the ball. He's got 9. Dishes to Tucker. 5 to shoot. Looking to get back on track here. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Look at the Morris twins out there, Markeith and Marcus. Defensively, you got to check those jersey numbers just to make sure you know who you're guarding.
Markeith Morris a little taller, a little bigger, 6'10", 245, but he and Marcus still get confused with one another all the time.
still waiting for the day they swap jerseys at halftime when one of them is in foul trouble. Who knows? But, you know, they're just two rock-solid NBA players, very skilled, be around in the league for a long time.
Reggie Jackson's check in for the Thunder. Off the screen, and he dunks it after the pick, frees him up. Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely, those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has to.
Well, the 2014 draft will see the highest ever television ratings, eclipsing even LeBron James's draft back in 2003. Fan interest continues to grow, and the league is now considering moving the draft after July 1st, packaging it with a season-ending award show. Guys, it could make for some pretty exciting theater.
Doris, that'll be something. Thanks.
Well, there might not be time for guys like Durant to give a 15-minute acceptance speech, but I think it would be fun.
Perkins is checked in for the Thunder. Jones comes in for Serge Ibaka. And a change for the Suns. Morris is checked in.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Jackson with it. Now guarded by Dragic. And Durant, here we go. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, with the way that Kevin Durant has improved over the last few seasons, you have to wonder if he has even yet peaked as a player. Scary to think, but there's still some room for growth. I think he can get stronger and develop a better low post game.
And with Durant, you really forget how young he is. He came into the league at such a young age. Collison was a star so quickly. It seems like he's the old vet, but he might be a year or two away from his prime.
Yeah, I think he's still a couple of years away from his prime when all of the physical, emotional, and mental come together at that peak point of performance. And his best seasons are still in front of him, and he's had some pretty good ones behind him to this point.
Now, here is Morris. Dragic gets the bucket.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
The Thunder leading by 4. Jackson kicks to Durant. Jones sets the pick for Durant. Here's Lamb. Off target with his 3. Phoenix has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. That's good. And now just a 2-point Thunder lead.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 7. Jones with the screen on Dragic. Here's Jackson. Green with the rebound.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother
Morris. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Morris has got 8 points.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Morrow's checked in. Now here's Dragic. He's got 9. Here's Morris. And no good. And a chance to take the lead.
You've got to like what they're doing down there in the low post guard.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Here's Dragic. Following the basket by Jeremy Lamb. Dragic against Jackson. They set the pick. And here's Green outside. And he gets it to go. Green's got 5 points in the quarter. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
Yeah, you're right. About 7 lead changes already.
Now here's Jackson. Jones sets the pick for Jackson. Back to Jones. Here's Lamb. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
No good from Dragic.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
You don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
Jackson. He's got 7. The jump hook, and that's good. The glass that time. Perkins got 6 points.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Now here's Jackson. He kicks it to Durant. Now the pass to Morrow. Oklahoma City moving it around. Corner shot. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morrow. 9 points in the game so far. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, are so evenly matched. I think this can go right down the wire.
Now here's Green. He's got 12. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Morrow kicks to Jones. There's a screen. Outside Jackson. This is it tomorrow. Here's the 3. The shot is off. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by just 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started. And Steve, we've got a moment here to go to our State Farm assist of the game, coming on some very clever point guard play.
Well, he mans that position for a reason, Kevin, because he passes the ball so well, sets up his teammates beautifully, really gets this offense into a nice rhythm.
Delivering the pass important, but putting the pass in the right place for shooters, as you well know, huge.
Yep, no question.
Phoenix has got the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc, 6 of 15. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Bledsoe is joined in the backcourt by Dragic. Marquis Morris is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Tucker in at the small forward. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First free throw is good.
The Phoenix Suns franchise has the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. We should have been surprised with their resurgent play last season. This is a franchise that throughout its history has found ways to win.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Durant's checked in. And Phoenix also making a switch. Plumlee, he's checked in for Morris. And when you look at the Suns 2 seasons ago, their worst winning percentage since the team's inaugural season back in 1968.
And at that time, their 3rd straight season missing the playoff. That hadn't happened since the 80s. Boy, did they bounce back in a big way.
They were tough last year, you're right.
You look at what Plumlee has done so far. 10 points and a block.
You know, he's been so good at both ends of the floor, guys, but what's impressed me the most is his offensive performance.
I don't know, Steve. I think the work he's done defensively has been pretty impressive, too.
Dragic kicks to Morris. Rejected by Ibaka. Inside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, going back a few seasons, the Thunder with a great young foundation, but they were faced with some tough financial decisions. In the end, Serge Ibaka was extended. James Harden was traded. Now most would argue that Harden is the better player, but of course, as far as fit is concerned, Ibaka, I think, was the right choice because of his defensive prowess.
Bledsoe kicks to Morris to the inside. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Dragic.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
And Serge Ibaka, Clark, complained that every team in the NBA covets a stretch 4 with 3-point range, also block shots. He can play some center, too.
Kevin, that's a very unique skill set he has. I mean, actually, he might be the only player in the league who truly fits that description you just laid out.
Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Dragic, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. And that's 13 points for Gordon Dragic. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Morrow. Ibaka with the screen on Dragic. Westbrook gets to Durant. They set the pick. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Ibaka. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morrow. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Blowing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, there is a reason they call it Loud City. Oklahoma City, voted by NBA GMs as having the best home court advantage in the NBA. The fans are on top of you and engaged from start to finish.
And the Thunder moving to OKC 6 seasons ago, they've really become part of the fabric of this community. Whether it was assisting in the recovery from the big tornado, or helping revitalize downtown. You see how a team can provide a rallying cry for an entire community.
Bledsoe kicks it to Tucker. Back to Bledsoe. Westbrook with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Feeds it to Morrow. Outside Durant. Ibaka sets the pick for Durant. In low to Ibaka. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Roberson, who's checked in for Oklahoma City. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. In the corner, it's Westbrook. 4 on the shot clock. Can't hit. And Phoenix will come the other way. And for these Oklahoma City fans, Clark, they've certainly had it good. A team that's made the playoffs, all but their first season superstar talent as well.
Yeah, you go back to that inaugural season, Kevin, in OKC, 23 wins. They've been a powerhouse ever since, and the fans now expect this team to not only contend, but to eventually bring home an NBA title.
Russell Westbrook returning last season from a torn meniscus suffered in the first round, Steve, of the 2013 playoffs.
Yeah, and you know, the injury ended up requiring 3 different surgeries over an 8-month span. So a real scare for the Thunder. Fortunately, he came back and looked fantastic in the playoffs. And so there's less concern now over Westbrook's long-term health.
It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Plumlee.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
If you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
Bledsoe kicks to Morris. Dish out to Bledsoe. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Looking to get it going. Here's Plumlee. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim. But smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen. They send a message right there. Nothing easy inside. You know, you could tend to think of the Thunder as a top-heavy team with the all-stars they have, but they actually get a lot of production from their bench, which makes them a championship caliber team.
Now here's Durant. Outside Westbrook. Fires for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Morris has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. This Thunder team was very deep last year, as you said. They were 3rd in the league, Steve, in bench minutes played.
And even though the bench wasn't really carrying the offensive load, they were good defensively and they kept things close. Really, all they needed to do was eat minutes, and they did that a lot last year.
No good from Dragic. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten off to a rough start in the 4th quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Durant, that's good.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This league has been largely his making.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Plumlee in the post. Back to Dragic. And it's blocked by Ibaka. A nice shot by Tucker. Here's Westbrook. Roberson. They set the pick. Back to Westbrook. Durant in the corner. Outside Durant. Just 5 to shoot. From 18 feet away. And right to it goes. 10 points for Russell Westbrook. Suns trailed by 3. Bledsoe outside. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Durant dishes to Westbrook. Serge Ibaka, the 24th pick by the Thunder back in 2008. From the start, Steve, his incredible work ethic has shown through.
No doubt, Kevin. He's become one of the best two-way players in the NBA. Excellent defender, can guard 4s and 5s. Terrific weak side shot blocker. And that jump shot, that 17-footer, has given Oklahoma City the spacing that that offense needs.
And for Ibaka, his offseason trainer also worked with Kevin Garnett. And he said that's who Ibaka reminds him of with his intensity and attention to detail and drill. And that's something that's overlooked. Being a perfectionist while you're practicing allows you to perform at a high level. He's the type that wants to do it again and again until he gets it right.
Outside Durant. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
And you know, you think about Ibaka's development. Part of his adjustment to the NBA initially was just learning the language. When he first was drafted, he barely spoke a lick of English, and that's become his 5th language. Steven Adams, he was taken 12th overall by the Thunder in the 2013 draft. Viewed as more of a project, but what an impressive start in his rookie season. I think he's the future in terms of the center position for Oklahoma City.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Scott Brooks was discussing with his players. He said we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
To the middle. Poked away. It's stolen by Ibaka. One-on-one here. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook. Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hand finish.
They're not backing off at all, are they?
And the pick that the Thunder used to select Adams acquired in the James Harden trade. They hated to see Harden go, but it seems they got a quality player in Adams. That's for sure. This kid has tremendous potential. They did well to find a talented 7-footer late in the lottery, especially considering how weak the draft was.
Here's Tucker. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Tucker's got 11 in the second half. The Thunder leading by 5. Now Durant. Outside Durant. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And for Steven Adams, just 1 year at the University of Pittsburgh, he got better and better as the year wore on.
Yeah, I'll say he's a guy who understands his strengths. He's huge. He's relentless on the offensive glass. Pretty good hands and can finish at the rim. I think he still has a lot of room to grow.
And Tucker has it in the corner. Here's Dragic from outside. It's hauled in by Ennis. Adams has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Screen by Ibaka. Outside Westbrook. Back to Adams. Shot clock at 5. Here's Durant. Pushes in for a double-digit lead. And now a 10-point Thunder lead.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Gets the pass to Plumlee. Here's Bledsoe. He dishes it to Plumlee. And Tucker kicks to Dragic. Hits it from 3-point range. Dragic has got 12 points in just the second half.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. They gave him a wide open look there.
Outside Westbrook. Right side Westbrook. Here's Adams. There's the feed to Roberson. Durant with 3. Here's Adams. Takes it to Westbrook. Plumlee with the steal. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Shot's good by Bledsoe. And now it's only a 5-point Thunder lead. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Ibaka sets the pick for Durant. Good job in the low post. Durant's got 39.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. It's been a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Suns trailed by 7. Pass to Tucker. Westbrook against Bledsoe. Here's Plumlee. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it. The Thunder have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. And he makes the first.
He goes to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness. Here now. You know, they've really improved at the line from the first time. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of it.
Bledsoe dishes to Plumlee. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Plumlee's got 4 this quarter.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
Here's Roberson. He's guarded by Dragic. And Durant gets double teamed. 6 to shoot. Tries it from 19. And the jumper is good. Durant's got 43 points.
He's playing with an edge extremely well offensively here in the second half.
Bledsoe against Westbrook. Plumlee sets the pick for Bledsoe. Terrific design on the big foot. He lays it in.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
That takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
1:30 left to play in the final quarter. A steal. Dragic against Adams. Dragic the pass to Bledsoe. The 11-footer. Great D that time from Westbrook.
Well, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
Rebounding to the team effort. Everybody's boxing out. Everyone is accountable. Nice job, boy. Saved a likely dunk there.
It's a very smart foul under the circumstances. You can't allow them to just throw it down. Well, they're making the defense pay for some of those unnecessary fouls here in the second half. The team is going to foul you, and they won't play defense without fouling, then make them pay. Cash in from the line. They really depend on them to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on them, they expect them to make it.
Here's Dragic. Bledsoe kicks to Plumlee. Can't cash in from the left block. Thunder have got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Durant with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. That's good. 47 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
Up top, Bledsoe. He's covered by Westbrook. Goes up on the top of the key. No good from Bledsoe.
He has not shot the ball well here, and I think it's time for him to start looking for his teammates here.
Misses from short range.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Bledsoe with another miss. Here's Roberson. It's Durant with the drive. Good D by Bledsoe. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some days, Clark, everything.
Hi, Kevin. Well, much will be made of the scoring that you had here, certainly. But can you describe or put a value on the contributions of your teammates?
Well, it's a team game. So everybody has to come and play. Everybody play hard in the second half. We stuck together, so we just got to continue to do that.
A solid all-around effort. Thank you so much. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the end.